Thank you. Hello. It has come to my attention recently that I am very in between looking, both in terms of my age and my race. So I'm finding that people's perception of me is largely based on their own level of fear and paranoia. It turns out that I have the kind of face where if I get off the subway and I leave a backpack, there's a certain kind of person who thinks, oh no, that nice Latino college student is going to do poorly on his midterms. There's also a completely different kind of person who's like, well, we've had a good run, but I guess this is it. I'm actually half Indian, and I go to an Indian dentist, and the first time I went there after my appointment, he goes, you know, I always like to ask new patients what made you choose our office. I was like, oh, you know, you have really good ratings online, and my dad is Indian, so I figured. He's like, oh, say no more. It's always great to have a fellow Indian in the office. I realized, like, only minorities can say things like that. You know what I mean? If you're white and you go to the dentist, and afterwards he asks you why you chose that office, and you're like, well, you know, you have really good ratings online, and between you and me, I just feel like us whites should stick together. Not a good look. I would not recommend that. My wife is white, but she's one of the good ones, and I got married in September, and I'm very happy, which is making my... Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm finding that my happiness is making my comedy unrelatable. I really do appreciate my wife a lot because I've been in terrible relationships before. Like, I was dating a girl one time who got into this very intense diet, which I was fine with, until she started incorporating all these cheat days where she would still eat really healthy but sleep with other guys. My wife's name is Allie, but she spells it A-L-I, so on paper it looks like I might be in a same-sex relationship with a Muslim man. And she did not take my last name, which is totally fine, and frankly, I understand. So I feel like if your name is Ali Mamawala, you're legally an Uber driver. So made the right call. I'm still learning some things about her, even though we're married. One of those things that I have learned is that she poops faster than I can pee. I don't understand how it's physically possible. And she insists on waiting till the last possible moment every single time. Now I know this is a sensitive subject amongst women, but I've been doing some field research at recent shows, and I think I've developed a hypothesis. I believe that women are being poop shamed and nobody's talking about it. Okay? I'm serious. All right, I'm not even being facetious, which is a word that sounds like it should pertain to poop, but does not. I genuinely believe that from the time you were little girls, you've been trained by society to be very discreet about what goes on in the bathroom so as to be ladylike, and then you develop unhealthy habits as a result of that, where you force yourselves to go in like 10 seconds so nobody asks any prying questions when you get back. Now, as I said, I know it's going to be hard for me to get a lot of public support for my theory, but I have been getting a lot of silent eye contact from women at shows. Seems to corroborate my claims. A lot of knowing glances. Now, I've warned Allie about this on numerous occasions because I think it's a dangerous game to play, and she's tempting fate, and there's not always going to be a bathroom available to her, and it's going to backfire eventually. And I don't mean for that to be a pun, but it is. And I've even gone so far as to call her Icarus because I believe she's flying too close to the sun. But I was proven right, unfortunately, because we moved to a new apartment last year, and her commute got like 15 minutes longer, and she underestimated that. In the first week that we were living there, she's on the train, she's on her way to work, and realizes, like, oh my God, this is not a good situation. I need to find a bathroom right now. She gets off the train, she sprints to her office, she works on the 10th floor, she's on the elevator on the way up. Can't make it, it happens on the elevator. Doesn't even go to work, just comes home in tears. That's horrendous, there's nothing funny about that. That's one of the most traumatic things that can happen to an adult. But here's the silver lining. About a month later, we were getting our engagement photos taken. And at one point, the photographer was like, all right, Adam, I want to try something kind of fun where I'm gonna have you whisper something into Allie's ear that only the two of you know about. And, and I'm gonna capture a candid reaction. It'll be cute. So because I'm a comedian and a terrible person, apparently, I leaned in and I was like, hey, Allie, remember last month when you pooped your pants on an elevator? And she started laughing hysterically, and that photo was our save the date. True love is real, everybody. I'm Mamawala. You're great. Thank you so much.